let's play catch up. I believe it is week 10 now, and today is a great day because I can get back on my bike. The bad news is, of course, the weather is absolutely rubbish, but I need to get my camper van to the mechanic for him to check over the engine. You can hear it popping and banging. So I've got no choice but to ride my bike back. So I'm just going to get on with it, and hope I don't get too wet, because those 93% chance of rain and 40-mile-an-hour winds are not really doing it for me, it has to be said. But got to do what you got to do, so let's do it. Okay, so I do have breakdown cover. I hope I don't need it. It is spluttering bad. It's normally a bit better when it warms up, but yeah, got about a 20-minute drive. This was the bit I was mostly worried about, this big hill, but she's doing okay. We're going to get to the top, which is a great start and a relief, let me tell you. Come on, gal. This is all I need, having a stop on a hill. Come on. That's all the main road bits out of the way, so I've just got these niggly little country lanes to do. But so far, so good. A couple of sketchy gear changes, or not so much gear changes, trying to find a gear. But yeah, we're almost there. I've got a hefty ride back up some vicious hills, and I've not been on my bike for 4 weeks, so that should be interesting. We are here. So this is where my camper is going to be looked after. For now, I need to get out and get my bike out, and in a minute I'll be riding. Yeah. I'm riding my bloody bike, yes. And Si, you will be pleased to know I have found some waterproof socks. Get in. Right, the wind is starting to pick up, so hopefully I can get most of the way back before the 45 milers come in. This is not going to be very pleasant, I have to say, but I am out on my bike and I'm ecstatic. Well, the ecstasy was quite short-lived actually, because I just realised I've got to ride up and down all those big hills to get back to a place called Red Post, where I can then join the main road back to Bude. And I really need a wee as well. Might have to stop somewhere. Big road coming up. Big lorries, big side winds. Wish me luck. Look at this hill coming up, my poor legs. Jeez, over the last 4 weeks my body has forgotten what a hill is, and this route is littered with them, unfortunately, but I am getting up them. But my arse muscles, I didn't even know I had them there. They are hurting. So walking could be interesting later on. Oh look, a downhill bit, nice. We like Cornwall. Not so much the Cornish hills, but they are great for losing a few calories. So let's just shut up and get on with it. So today's route will take me past an old bridleway, which I finally got round to going down last year after eyeing it up for so long. And when I went down there, I did say that it was the worst bridleway in Britain, because it was so overgrown with brambles and a tree halfway down it. I actually had to chuck my bike over the tree. I'll try and find some footage of that to show you, if you're not a long-term watcher and a viewer. But it's all been cleared, so I'm going to go down there. It's probably still just boggy and horrible, but we are going to find out today. It stinks of poo here. Well, that is the long part of my ride, or that ride anyway, completed, and I'm now on the big road to Bude. But I just had a thing come up on my camera saying that my file was broken or something, and it attempted to repair it. I didn't see what it said at the end of that, so I may well have lost the first part of this video. So if I haven't, welcome to what I think is week 10, and I'm on my bike. Yeah, right, let's do this. Oh, big in, he's turning left, let's go. Oh, this camera is really starting to do my Swede in. It is not reliable. Sort it out, GoPro. So I hope I haven't just lost all of that footage. If I have, again, welcome to week 10, I think. I have a full headwind at the moment, nice. I've always wondered why you get one lay-by there and another one 100 yards away. I think that little one there is the non-dogging lay-by, and this one is the full-on dogging lay-by. Probably. I don't know anything about that. Big hill. Right, comment below if you remember this bridleway. Both hands. Okay, so far it is pretty clear. There's a lot of shrapnel from the winds we've had, but it's much clearer than it was last time, and I'm not getting ripped to shed by brambles. And it's not that boggy actually, it's quite pleasant. Getting a bit boggier here. Right, both hands again. Oh. Right, well, the pleasantness lasted all of about 20 metres. In fact, you can still see the road up there. And my bike is now holding itself up by the mud. Oh, man, look at the state of it. I'm not turning around, I'm going to have to keep going. You cannot ride through this, it is so thick and gloopy. It is horrible. Wet feet it is today then. Well, those waterproof socks have certainly come into their own today. But I still reckon I'll get wet feet. It's a bit drier up here. I'm gonna have to give this the third attempt in the summer because it's quite clear. It'd be nice if it was dry. That is horrible. Anyway, first day back on the bike and I'm moaning already. Oh man. Talking about moaning, I must moan nearly as much as a guy called Rob Warner. Now, Rob Warner is a mountain biking legend in the UK. In the 90s, I guess, he used to race downhill and stuff, and he was more of a party animal than anything, but an absolute legend. And he's actually just started up his own YouTube channel, so go and check it out. Rob Warner, his name is. I'll put a link below. But just on the off chance that you're looking for some content, Rob, and you happen to see this, then if you reckon you can teach an old fat bloke to manual, actually I'm probably younger than you, if you can teach a fat bloke how to manual properly, that is a challenge. So I look forward to hearing from you. Well, that bit there is pretty gnarly. Some massive tree roots, a little gully, and this is where the tree was down last time. Someone's hacked it up. Thank you, whoever did that, because this is where I had to throw my bike over it last time, and that wasn't much fun. Right, let's keep going. It is a bit like a riverbed here. I'm surprised it's not absolutely drenched because it's horrible up the top there. Let's see what's down here. I bet that looked really sick. Not. This is such hard work. Come on. Certainly burning some calories today. Oh Jesus, look. Roll on, summer. In hindsight, this was a mistake, but there is a nice bit of single track going down there. I hope that's the end of that stodgy stuff. It just zaps all energy. I had initially downgraded this from the worst bridleway in the UK. It's on a par with another one I tried last year, just before Christmas actually, I think, up near Kilkhampton, and that was just as bad as that. But this is back in the books as the worst bridleway in the UK. It is official. It's horrible, but that is the end, and I'm seldom so glad to see the end of a bridleway, that's for sure. Well, that is the biggest bit of mud I've ever had flung into my eye, and it's still there, I think. Let me know if you can see it, because I can feel it. Horrible. Right at the end as well. Fuck's sake. In its credit though, this garlic smells absolutely awesome. Love a bit of garlic, and this stinks. It's great. Okay, so I've just ridden from up over there. It's where that bridle path came down and came out these houses. And I rode along that road over there, and I noticed there's a trail that runs alongside this river, but I can't for the life of me find out how to get onto it. But I will. That looks quite good fun down there in the summer, so I will check it out. Nice up here. Bit windy though. Well, this looks fun. I'm almost back on my unit now, but just got this to contend with. No doubt I'll get another wet foot, but got to do what you got to do, right? Let's do it. Well, that's a pleasant sight for me today. I'm almost back, and I need to decake myself from mud because it is horrible. It would have been nice to be sunny today. I'm pretty sure I got rid of all the mud out of my eye now that I've finished, and today 10.43 miles. It took about an hour and 10 minutes actually. I've been back for about 10 minutes. It takes me that long to get changed out of my kit. So whilst I've massively missed not being out on my bike, I haven't missed the faff that goes with it, getting changed out of wet weather gear and getting covered in mud and all that stuff. But soon it will be summer. Come on, I cannot come soon enough. I'm ready for it. Even though I'm not a massive fan of hot weather, I'm more of a fan of hot weather when it's dry than I am when it's wet and windy all the time, which we get a lot down here. Anyway, that is it for today. The guy did say it might be done in a couple of days, the van. No, don't call it, never call it a van, it's a bus. The bus might be done in a couple of days, so I might have to do the route in reverse on Friday, possibly. So anyway, it's still a bit in there. Anyway, that is it for today. Hopefully I'll get out again tomorrow because I am back in the game. See ya. Okay, it is Thursday morning today, and yeah, it is not nice out there. Check this out. What we got there? 47, 48 mile an hour winds, and obviously the rain, big time. Anyway, I think it's not raining at the moment. I haven't really got time to go and do this today because I've got a large sticker order I need to try and get through today. But equally, don't really fancy. Some of my clothes also are still a bit wet from yesterday's ride. So I really could do without this today, if I'm being totally honest with you. But my desire to lose weight is greater today than my desire to stay dry and catch up on some work, which I need to do. But anyway, I'm going to shoot off on my bike. It won't be a long one today, but I'll do a little loop around the canal and up the top of town to the post office and then back. So probably about 7 miles, something like that. I'm going to get out there while it's not raining. I've got a state of my shoes from yesterday's ride. People must think I'm a right scruff going out with things like this. I don't really care. Anyway, since my camper's not here, I've got a lot of space for parking my bike. Anyway, I can hear the wind rattling my unit here, so I'm just going to get out there and get on with this. I'm not really looking forward to this. Don't be fooled by that sunshine. It's been wanging it down this morning, and it is windy. I've got a horrible headwind going down here, but it'll be easier on the way back, that's for sure. Let's get to it. Oh, just for anyone interested, my arse was really hurting on yesterday's ride. I thought I might have some trouble walking after that, but turns out it was fine. That's good news. Okay, so far so good rain wise. Managed to dodge it, and I can't really see any coming, but That can change quickly because it is windy. Anyway, little medical update. I've now finished a couple of days ago, Tuesday, I finished my course of anti-inflammatories. Made no difference whatsoever. I had my blood test last Monday, and as a result of that, my doctor tells me that my iron, I'm low on iron or something. Anyway, so I've been given a 3-month course of folic acid, I think it is. And I have to say, I'm rubbish at taking tablets, I just forget. But I've got to keep on top of it. I've got to take them for 3 months and see if that makes a difference. And then give it a rest for a month. Not a rest from exercise, a rest from taking them. And see if it gets worse again. And then start taking them again. So, that's a bit of a faff, isn't it? But, got to be done. And she also said to give her a call if it hadn't started getting better after 10 days, and it hasn't. So I'm due to give her a call. And we'll have to wait and see what happens there. I reckon I might actually get back before it starts raining it down again. But I am not counting my I'm not counting my chickens until the eggs are hatched. Is that the right saying? I don't know. But I won't be celebrating just yet, because it can get you at a moment's notice. Just have to get a move on, won't I? Right, I hope that's it today. 6.38 miles. It's quite a quick one today, I think. Well, I didn't go very far, so of course it was quick. Anyway, yeah, wasn't really feeling it today. One, because I'm really strapped for time, and secondly, as I explained, the weather's really pony today. You can see just the state of it; it's just crappy. But at the moment, it is dry out there, so that is good. But that wind was hideous. Anyway. What day is it today? Thursday, so tomorrow is weigh day. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see what happens there, won't we? But yeah, for today, I am done. I'll see you tomorrow. Hello guys, and welcome to the end of week 9 of Blob on a Bike and my challenge to cycle 2,000 miles this year, which has not been without setbacks already this year. So anyway, I did actually finish my cycling ban this week, which has lasted for 4 weeks. I've not been on a bike for 4 weeks. Doctor's orders because of my gammy foot, which is still not better, obviously. Anyway, so that is done. So I have been out on my bike. I will say, excuse me, I'm having to carry on printing. I've got a ton of work on, so it won't be a bit noisy in the background today, I'm afraid. Anyway, so yeah, have been out and about on my bike. A couple, dropped my camper off to have some work done. So that was a good 10 plus mile back in horrible weather, typical. And I popped out yesterday for a quick one to get down to the post office, just trying to get a few miles in. Last week's weight was 108.4 kilos, so I'm hoping to beat that today, but I really won't be disappointed if I don't, just because I've been off for it for about 4 weeks, what I said. But starting from now is all go. So let's get on with it, and I'll try not to cry too. Rubbish, but it's not a great deal of miles, is it really? I'll get a good few longer ones at the weekends when the weather gets better, and that will hopefully get me back up there, and hopefully get a bit of a buffer in case any other medical stuff gets in the way. So anyway, I'm going to shut up and get on with it. It is weigh time. 108.4 to beat, maybe. Okay, last week's weight, 108.4 kilos. I'm not really hopeful of bettering that today, but funnier things have happened, so let's get on with it and see what's going down. Right, well there you have it, these scales do not lie, and that is rubbish, 109.1 kilos, so yeah, obviously I'm not happy about that, but it does hopefully draw a line under a dark period on this mission, 4 weeks of rubbishness, so that is over, so hopefully we can make amends and crack on as of next week's weigh-in. Yeah, I will say we did have to go to the big city again this week, so I did have a KFC, which probably wasn't a great move considering my lack of exercise, but I do make no apologies. We rarely go somewhere, you know the drill anyway, so we do tuck in when we go somewhere like that, and I did this week. But I'm pretty sure that is it now for medical things in big towns, so that won't be happening for a bit, hopefully. Anyway, more cycling this week. Hopefully we're going to see an improvement in the weather. It's just been crap most of the time. When I had bad, you know, when I was on my ban, the weather was okay. And the last couple or 3 days we've had gale force winds. I actually got woken up by the torrential rain this morning. It's just been hideous. But it is dry outside at the moment. I've got my work cut out with these printing job at the moment, so I don't think I'm going to get a chance to get on my bike. But Campervan Man has said that might be ready today, and I did say I'd go and pick it out when it's done. So you might even see me out and about today on my bike, getting 10 plus miles in, but that depends if I get that phone call. Anyway, good luck with your way in. Do let me know how you're getting on below. Do a like and a comment and a subscribe. And I'll be back next week for week 10. Catch you later. Get on with it.